Football Facts presents Best Starting 11 coming through the youth ranks of Panathinaikos. Goalkeeper Vasilis Konstantinou. Konstantinou joined Panathinaikos at the age of 16 in 1964 and would soon join the first team. At the time, Eknemopoulos was the first choice, but Konstantinou was the perfect replacement. During the second leg of the semi-final against Red Star for the European Cup of 1971, he started and made a crucial save which led his club on its first final. In 1976, Eknemopoulos left, so he became the main keeper. With Panathinaikos he won 6 championships and 4 cups. With Greece he played 28 times and was the main goalkeeper for the 1980 European Championship. Centre-back Anthimos Kapsis. One of the best defenders of his generation, Kapsis played for Panathinaikos for his entire career. In 1971 helped the team to reach the European Cup final where the Greek side lost 2-0 against Ajax. In 1980 he captained Greece on its first European Championship where he played in 2 of the 3 games that the team played. With Panathinaikos he won 5 championships and 4 cups. His son Mihalis was also a footballer who helped Greece to win the European Championship in 2004. Centre-back Yanis Goumas. He started his career in 1994 with Panathinaikos and would stay there until 2009 when he hanged up his boots. He spent most of his career as a centre-back, but he could also play as defensive midfielder. Goumas had scored many crucial goals as well, including one against Olympiacos in 2004 which helped his team to win the championship. Goumas won 3 Greek championships and 2 Greek cups. With Greece he played 45 games and was part of the team which won the European Championship of 2004. Centre-back Sotiris Kyriakos. One of the most complete Greek footballers, Kyriakos started his career with Panathinaikos, but for his first years he was on loan. He was called back in 2001 where he would be able to break into the first team at the age of 22. In 2004 Panathinaikos won the double on a season where Kyriakos had faced injuries. This was the main reason why he was not called in the national team which won the European Championship. In January of 2005 he was transferred to Rangers where he won the championship and the cup. In 2006 he joined Eintracht Frankfurt and in 2008 he joined AEK Athens. 1 year later he made the biggest move of his career by joining Liverpool. He stayed there for 2 seasons and later played for Wolfsburg, Sunderland and Sydney Olympic before retiring in 2014. Right midfielder Yanis Tomaras. Tomaras spent most of his career with Panathinaikos. He made his debut in 1968 and would soon establish on the main lineup. In 1971 he was on the main lineup as Panathinaikos lost 2-0 against Ajax on the European Cup final. Some months later he had a serious injury during the Intercontinental Cup against National Montevideo which affected his career as he never managed to recover. With Greece he managed to play only 3 times before his serious injury. In total he won the championship 3 times and the cup twice. Left midfielder Totis Filakaris. Filakaris was one of the most popular players of Panathinaikos and one of the most important between 1965 and 1975. He was capable of playing in several positions and was on the main lineup on the European Cup final against Ajax marking Johan Cruyff. During his time at Panathinaikos he won 3 championships and 2 cups. During the Intercontinental Cup against National he scored in both legs, but his team lost with an aggregate 3-2. Defensive midfielder Angelos Basinas. One of the most charismatic midfielders in Greece was Basinas. He made his debut in 1995 at the age of 19 and stayed at the club for 10 years, winning 2 championships and 1 cup. Except from the defensive duties, Basinas was also good with the ball, had accurate crosses and was very good at dead balls. His corner kick in the European Championship final in 2004 provided the assist for the winner of Aristias against Portugal. After he left Panathinaikos in 2005 he joined Mallorca where he stayed for 3 seasons and then played for AEK Athens, Portsmouth, and Avignon. Central midfielder Yorgos Karagounis. Karagounis was one of the best Greek players of all time. He was known for his high work rate, dribbling abilities and accurate passing. He started his career at Panathinaikos and would soon become one of the most important players of the squad. During the early 2000s the Greek side had impressive performances in European competitions, reaching the quarter-finals of both the Champions League and the UEFA Cup. Karagounis attracted the interest of big clubs, and in 2003 he left for Inter Milan. He would win the Coppa Italia in 2005, and at the end of the season he joined Benfica. In 2007 he returned to Panathinaikos, where he won the double in 2010. In 2012 he left for Fulham, where he finished his career after 2 seasons in Premier League. With the national team of Greece he won the European Championship in 2004. In total he played 139 games and he is the all-time top performer for Greece. He also participated in the European Championships of 2008 and 2012 and the World Cups of 2010 and 2014. Right winger Mimis Thomazos. At the age of 17 he signed a contract for Panathinaikos and would become a legend at the club. Thomazos acted as captain for many years, including the year when Panathinaikos reached the final of the European Cup. In total he won 9 championships and 3 cups until 1978. At the end of that season he had a conflict with the head coach and was transferred to Athens, where he won 1 more championship. In 1980 he returned to Panathinaikos for one last season before retirement. He is the all-time top performer for the club with 510 league appearances and the third all-time top scorer with 134 league goals. With the national team he played 50 times and was the captain during the 1970s. Left winger Yorgos Chalkias. The current manager of the club played for many teams during his youth, and one of them was Panathinaikos. He made his debut with Panathinaikos and after a season he was transferred to Panathinaikos at the age of 22. He stayed at the club for 5 seasons, winning 2 championships and 3 cups. He was also one of the best players during the 1996 Champions League, as he helped his team to reach the semi-final. At the end of that season he joined Blackburn, where he had a decent participation. He returned the next season to Greece, but this time for Athens. He played for just 1 season and then returned to England, where he played for Sheffield United and Huddersfield before retiring in 2000. With Greece he played 26 games and scored 6 goals. Forward Andreas Papimanouil. In 1958 Panathinaikos acquired the 19-year-old from Piraeus. He would develop to one of the best players and was able to play as striker and winger. During his time at the club he won 6 championships and 2 cups. He is also the only player who scored a hat-trick on a derby against Olympiacos. In 1969, Panathinaikos surprisingly released him. For the first 6 months he played in Australia for Canterbury and then joined Athens. With he won another championship before retirement in 1972. With Greece he played 16 games and scored 7 goals. Do you agree with the selected players? Who else could break in this lineup? Comment below. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel if you enjoy our work. Thanks for watching.